There we go. So you can hear me, can hear you, and we're all good to go now.
You know, it's pretty amazing. When you zoom in on the top of these train cars, they look a lot like the light rail in my city.
That is pretty cool. So try this again. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the T8 Frontlines match between RTF and 109. Currently going through the burn round. And I don't know if they're actually going to burn this or, well, they're letting them through, so perhaps there will be another massacre, like we saw
Looks
earlier.
like it's a teabag round.
Oh, everybody going for some nice tea bags, and I'm gonna say that is, great and all, but that's 10 minutes of us just sitting here not watching Battlefield, so that's awesome.
I'll tell you though, rarely will you see a bigger teabag battle.
And they're taking a picture. They're doing screenshots. Look, here, I'll do one too. Click. Oh, massacre.
Oh!
It was a massacre.
That's got to be one of the worst family photos I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah, everybody did. Everybody did. So,
I think that teaches us a lesson. Don't teabag in family photos.
but it's not a good look. It is not a good look to be teabagging in a family photo. And there's the first bomb set going. Well, might as well just run through the lineups real quick. We got Tombo, Unkind Sin, Savage Spiritual, Captain Gunther, War Monk, Brutal Fabe, Hippie McGee, and Legend Killer CZ for 109. Over on the RTF side, we got SS Maverick, SDZ Swiffer, One Protects, Snuggly Duckling, Real Big Dong 69, Blitz Drive, Ragged Rider, and Meatloaf Gaming. So there we go. And they're pushing in to get the next bombs as soon as they're available. Let's see what Captain Gunther is running. Currently, he's got that ZK383 with the Laddie sight on it. That's my preferred sight on that. Although sometimes I have been known to run the irons. It really depends on how I'm feeling.
I gotta say, Joe, I question the sanity of people using the Laddie. It's just not for me.
Well, yeah. I'm not gonna say anything to that.
What works for some doesn't work for others.
Yeah, exactly.
True. It's just because I'm old and I can't see, so I have to use the 3X.
How can you use the 3X on an SMG?
How can't you?
Because there isn't one in the game.
Because there isn't one.
You know, this is why I keep my mouth shut.
And this is why we keep you around. Oh man, it's fun times, fun times. Tombo has the LS-26, a rarely seen competitive weapon, but
Actually, I have to correct myself. The Laddie is fine. I was thinking of aperture. I don't like the aperture.
for the assault class, for the like
the
SCG.
aperture's not.
Yeah.
Yep. Laddie I do use, so I need everyone to ignore everything I've said so far.
Ignoring.
Thank you.
And luckily they are being good sports about this, RTF, not even spawning in, letting them roll right through all these objectives so that we can get in on the actual action, which is going to be Frontlines. As I said earlier, we got Rotterdam, Arras, Devastation coming up for you. And we will see what goes down. Not sure. This is probably going to be infantry only as it is T8. But we shall see. And here we go. Let's get it on, as they say.
Who says?
They.
Ah.
Yes, they.
They are wise.
They are wise, and they are very smart indeed. Alright, good. Just making sure that this is coming through with good quality, which it is. 1080p, blah, blah, blah. So, here we go on Rotterdam, the U-shape map for this city. Interesting to see what happens on this match, as I do believe this is going to be pretty even.
You know, it's so peaceful before the battle begins. You got birds, you got waves, people on gondolas.
Mm-hmm. It's good stuff.
Some music playing in the courtyard.
Yeah.
Very good stuff.
You got the Vandermeer sign way up here on top of the, is this a bank building?
The white one?
The white one. I think it's a bank.
Vandermeer. Well, let's look inside and see what it might. Oh, I can't look inside because. Oh, there you go. Go through the door. This looks like a social club or something. All these chairs. Maybe it's a restaurant. No, it's definitely it's like a cocktail lounge. Ah, there it is. Cocktail lounge. That's my guess. I think it's actually a hotel. And, yeah, pretty sure it's a hotel. But enough of the shenanigans. Let's talk Turkey for Battlefield. And in they go. RTF on the point, but they're sending 2 people up to the White House. Not having people on the point. Captain Gunther coming in, taking out Real Big Dong and pushing, and not going to be able to get the couple that are in the smoke as of yet, but I think Tombo's going to be able to go and gets 2. But Ragged Rider coming in from behind to get the flank. See if he's able to get this. Gets 1. Gets 2. But gets taken up from behind by Gunther. And then Gunther gets taken up by Snuggly Duckling using the M3 grease gun. However, in that fracas down there, this has allowed 109 to get the point cap to about almost 3/4. And in comes Ragged Rider once again to try to find and take him out. Ooh. Both of those players going down to about no health, and now RTF is on the flank and has gotten 109 off of the cap and is now rushing forward. Smoke getting thrown in by 109 to cover their advance. Savage Spiritual coming in on the right-hand side, also using the grease gun, but gets taken out by SDZ with a grease gun as well. So, RTF is in good control, but 109 is trying to use this smoke cover. Warmonk over here, rocking the M2 with the iron sights. Coming around spraying, takes down Blitz, but gets taken out by Meatloaf, who was right there. And now they're going for some revives in the smoke and on the side. 109 trying to push in. Legend chasing after. Real Big Dong takes him out, and now the point is going back in 109's direction as they have come in and wiped everybody except for Blitz. Oh, Blitz getting a quick double there, but he's going to get taken. Oh, Blitz pulling out big, getting a triple, but gets taken out by Spiritual from behind. And now 109 has complete control over the point, and RTF now needs to counter push. And in they come, snugly ducking first line of defense. Oh no, there was somebody in the smoke over there that I could not see. Snug coming in on this side. Meatloaf coming in, using the Sten. Going for, oh, Captain Gunther trying to come around and get him, but he gets taken out. Ooh, Warmonk chucking out some sticky and getting the icky kill on Meatloaf. RTF bottled up on the right-hand side. Looks like Warmonk tried to Panzerfaust somebody right in the face, but misses. Panzerfaust going out from Warmonk. Brutal Fabe on the right-hand side up above, not looking down into the little trench area. And that could cost them, as nope, it looks like RTF is trying to just push right in, getting in there, but are they going to be able to break the cap? They do break the cap, and now the point's going to swing back in their direction, as 109 only has 2 on the point. Hippie McGee down on the side right here, trying to stay alive, trying to stay hidden, waiting for some spawns, looking back and forth, not sure where they're coming from. Definitely hear them from the right-hand side, Hippie. You should be able to hear them as well. And in he goes, gets snug with the MP28 hipfire, comes around hipfire and gets blitzed, going for the triple, not able to get it, goes for the revive, and in they go. Oh, and gets Meatloaf Gaming and gets a revive right there himself. Very well played indeed by Hippie. And now it's 109 that is back on the point. Savage Spiritual gets taken out on the side, but now Hippie McGee is trying to push in, gets taken out, as well as Captain Gunther. Brutal Fabe in the train car, or trolley car, I should say, trying to keep him corralled on this right-hand side, but it is not working right now as RTF swings it back in their direction. Legend and One Protects jousted right there. One Protects using the lean mechanic, being able to show a very small silhouette and able to take him out. And now the point is definitely going to swing back in RTF's favor. Captain Gunther going in for the revive. Let's see what SS Maverick's up to. Using his patented ribeye rolls, trying to come in, and Gunther is going to be able to take him out at close range with that ZK383. Not much you can do at that range with the ribeye, which on these close quarters maps is why you really don't see it all that often used. But to each their own. Some people like that ribeye, and I can definitely understand why. It's a 2-tap headshot at pretty much any distance, I believe. So it can be used to great effect, but you got to be deadly accurate with it. Brutal Fabe on the side with Legend Killer. Blitz Drive trying to push the left-hand side. Gets Brutal Fabe as he jumps down. Oh, and then Unkind Sin coming in get him. He falls in the water, so he's not going to be able to revive him. And Ragged Rider now falls into the drink and a spawn there. Captain Gunther flanking, going for the revive. Needs to get up and push in around, and looks like he's going to be able to get one Real Big Dong, but Real Big Dong takes him out from the side as well. And now it's RTF that has control of the point momentarily. Legend Killer, oh, trying to take him out, and 109's got 2 in the corner right here, trying to fight it out. Warmonk gets taken out, and then Hippie McGee goes down to Meatloaf Gaming, and 109 has nobody on the point, and it was a team wipe off of there, so they're gonna have to push in. And with this point being taken about halfway now by RTF, it's gonna be real tough for them to push in. They're gonna have to lay down a lot of smoke. And now they're going for the market side flank, and they could make it, but they most likely are looking at getting cut down from the side as RTF is looking there. Warmonk is on the flank. Don't know if that's going to be good or not. Captain Gunther, oh, knife and snug coming in. Ooh, gets a double right there. Big moves helping, but it's going to go to RTF. Captain Gunther sliding in and out of that smoke. Oh, he's going on a tear. Oh, Meatloaf. Machete from behind by Gunther. He's just running around in the smoke, making sure that RTF can't, or that 109 holds on to this point, but RTF is pushing. 109 keeping them inside that objective point as they get set up on Charlie. Gonna be interesting to see what RTF does. Are they gonna push the right-hand side by the water? They're gonna try to flank around on the left. Looks like they're kind of doing a little bit of both. Ragged going down on the water side, and a full squad going in on the right-hand side, trying to push it in and over to the objective. But for right now, RTF has not been able to get numbers on the point, and it's going to be in 109's direction as they are trying to push in. Legend Killer takes down Ragged Rider on the side. One Protects is out there, but RTF is having a real tough time trying to push into Charlie. Milo Gaming coming in. Tombo using the LS with the AA site. Watching the stairwell. Oh, just missing Milo, who comes in and takes him out with the Sten. And RTF is trying to push in. Has a couple on the backside. And 109 is getting cut down from the sides. Hippie McGee going in, trying to find where they are on that side. Oh, gets Real Big Dong and going for the revive as well. Gonna be the point in 109's direction. And the point is gonna go back to the middle once again with 15 or 16 minutes left. So Captain Gunther already going on the market flank, and RTF isn't really looking that way as of yet. Captain Gunther getting spawns and pushing that way. Maverick building up some reinforcements, not looking behind him as Captain Gunther in 109 is pushing in to give him the old reach around. Let's see if they're able to take him out from behind.
Could be a real dirty flank here.
Oh, there goes down. There goes Snug by Captain. And trying to move around. Oh, just ran into somebody. And Warmonk, or no, Milo takes out
Lots of potential with that flank, but that did not work out.
Yeah, they should have waited to have a couple more with them for the spawns, but real good effort on that one. And Ragged Rider is back in that other objective, just running around causing some havoc. Does get taken out, but RTF is already pushed up so far on the Bravo point. 109 is going to have a tough time pushing through. Gunther using all the smoke to get a revive off and push in to the point, pushing in, and don't know if he saw that person on the top slip sliding around, trying to get onto the point and get a kill or two, because they're going to need that. But One Protect's coming up and taking him out from behind, and this one's definitely going to go to RTF as 109 has not been able to push in at all, and now 109 has to spawn all the way back, it looks like. Yep, on the left-hand side as RTF already is in the point. Fade coming in using the Bren and not able to take out anybody as he pushes, but now coming on the flank of somebody, and oh, gets taken out by Meatloaf with the Sten. So RTF already on the point, and 109 is going to need to push back in to stop them, but they're going to have a real tough time of doing that as RTF already has the places scouted. Up and around they go. Oh, somebody up laying on top of the ammo supply. Gets taken out by Tombo. Tombo retreats as both of his medics went down. Still wants to keep that alive, and there they are back in. In they go again. Captain just trying to push that same side. Oh, and Meatloaf gets shanked from the front. Oh, and Maverick gets taken out as well. Gunther pulling a big move right there, taking out both of them with the melee. I don't know how his melee actually worked like that. It never works like that for me. I always get taken out right away. But in they go, and they have broken the cap. Done very well. Big moves by Gunther, and oh, Hippie McGee gets a double. Very well done. And pushing in, and only a couple RTF, Ragged Rider and Real Big Dong, are in the little corner and trying to stay alive to get spawns off, but oh, it gets taken out. underneath, and now it's Real Big Dong, and Gunther is going melee crazy, just taking everybody out with that machete, and 109 has completely cleared the point of RTF.
Boy, RTF is getting rejected like me on a Tinder date.
Oh, RTF just getting wiped off of the point, and 109 has set up a good defensive point. Snugly trying to go up and take out Tombo. Tombo gets taken out in turn by Ragged Rider. Ragged is not going to go for the revive as he is an assault and realizes he needs to get in there and start killing to stop this cap. Is going to get in there and get one from behind. But 109 still has numbers. Oh, whoa, and down it goes. RTF has been able to push in onto that left-hand side with Ragged Rider leading the charge. And Tombo is on the side of Blitz. Blitz gets taken out by Tombo. And Tombo and Savage really need to stay alive for their squad so that they can get squad spawns. But Spiritual going down to Maverick with the ribeye. But 109 does get spawns off of Tombo. Captain Gunther coming back around. Going for Spiritual in the corner. Gets the revive off. Has switched it up to the grease gun. Don't know if he saw the guys that he just ran past. Oh, Real Big Dong does get taken out by him. And now RTF has been wiped once again off of the face of the C point, but they are right outside of it. Milov does get Brutal Fabe, but is going to get taken out by Hippie McGee using the MP28. But RTF is on the front side, pushing right in to the point. Snugly going for the revive in the corner, able to get it off. But RTF is needing to get onto there and get a couple of kills. Oh, not sure if Snugly saw that person up in the corner. Definitely didn't as he ran away. And 109 is all pushed up onto the front side as RTF is in the corners of the point. Could come in and wipe them out, and they have. And now the point is going to go back in RTF's direction. Hippie and Legend need to stay alive for their people. Otherwise, they are going to have to start all the way back from spawn, which on this one isn't that far away. Oh, and there it is. They get completely team wiped off of it. So they're going to have to come from the long spawn, and that's going to give RTF the ability to get the cap almost to 3/4 before they even get there. Or probably about half, actually, now that I see how quick it's going. But RTF has every opportunity to spread out and get to the entry points, which they are doing, but not sure if they did it quick enough as one Protect gets taken out by Hippie. Oh, Hippie almost gets Real Big Dong with some hip fire, but not able to get him. Captain Gunther going in for the revive. But RTF is holding all of the lanes down except for the middle one as Brutal Fabe is coming in on the objective and gets in on the corner. Oh, and Maverick taking him out, but Legend getting Maverick in return. And 109 is driving, needs to get 2 more kills off of the point, gets them. And now it's going to go back in 109's direction for a moment as RTF is all bottled up in that bottom side, but they are getting the revives off. So the point is still in their possession, going there slowly. Tombo coming around from the bottom side and getting in there. But they need to get people onto the point or RTF is just going to be able to take this one. And it looks like, oh, and there it is. 109 coming in last moment and taking it down. Very well done by 109. RTF is not going to like that they lost at the last second. And now they're in there. Only 3 of them, Snug, Real, and SS, being hunted down by 109. Savage Spiritual trying to come in and help take out the rest of them. Looks like the last 2 are 1 Protects and Dong on the point. No, some revives happening down in the smoke, and RTF doing a really great job of not giving up on this point. They do get majority onto the point for a little while, and they're just using this smoke cover to their advantage down in the basin by the ammo supply crate. War Monk on the side coming in and gets taken out. Just mass pandemonium on the Charlie point as everybody's pushing in all at once. 7 minutes left to go in this Frontlines match between RTF and 109. RTF is in the lead as of right now with one sector and has this one about halfway capped. Tombo coming out, gets a kill from the top side and gets Meatloaf right there. He's getting healed up as the rest of his squad gets in there and tries to help him out. And they're doing a pretty good job, but RTF has been able to neutralize them off of the point. Snugly underneath, or actually up top with the ZK now. Nope, nobody can be up there. So he is back down and, oh, almost gets taken out by, I believe that was Tombo laying down with the LS. Snugly has jumped out and RTF needs to push in, otherwise it's going to go, or 109, but RTF able to hold off their advances, and now we are on to the bomb points. Alpha on the water side, Bravo underneath the trolley crossroads. Let's see what type of split they do for defense. RTF is pushing, getting held up by Savage, but does get taken out by Meatloaf right there. And something gets called in. And that's a sector artillery getting called in by 109. Don't know if that's kosher or not, but we're going to roll with it as RTF is pushing A objective very hard. Only a couple on the B objective. War Monk, kind of the last line of defense here for them. Oh, almost able to take out Meatloaf, but gets taken out by him with the Sten. And RTF has been able to push up to the Alpha objective and get it planted. Legend coming in, going to be the first one in. Oh, could have had a golden opportunity to crouch lean right there, but didn't do it and gets taken out as RTF has the Alpha objective held. And that's what a lot of teams will do on this, is they'll mass on one point and hope that the other team is spread more thin to both the bomb sites. Maverick already pushed up, taking out War Monk. There goes bomb A for RTF. And now they're going to make their way over to the other bomb site, get it planted. And it is planted, and 109 is having a tough time getting back in underneath. They are trying to flank the top side, but looks like that's going to take way too long for them unless they're able to get right in on it. Let's see what Unkind Sin's able to do as they try to push in. Oh, he gets cut down. I think Gunther is just going for the or for the defuse, but gets taken out from the side. And first match is going to go to RTF. Lots of killing on both sides. Hippie McGee leading the top for 109, and Ragged Rider going big with 30 and 15, and Hippie McGee going 32 and 15. But RTF just able to push through and get the bombs planted and blown up.
You could say once 109 lost C point, they got RTF'd.
They did indeed.
But not without putting up one hell of a fight, especially at the C objective.
Yeah,
great fight there.
That was back and forth both ways. Next up, we got Aras with the Golden Wheat Fields. And we will get a bird's eye perspective. Let's zoom back in so some textures will actually load so it doesn't look... Oh, never mind. I guess those textures
Plenty of canola oil out of Aras.
Oh, yes, that is definitely true. Lots of canola oil, which isn't that great for you, by the way.
No, it is not. Give me a good olive every day.
One of the few things that I really don't like to eat is olives. / don't eat them at all, actually.
But do you like olive oil?
I do. Olive oil is good. It's good to cook with. Sort of.
Does have a high or a low smoky point though.
It does. Yeah. It's great finishing oil. Like heating it is not a great idea, but finishing, dressings and everything, really nice. Really nice indeed.
I use avocado for my high smoking point oil.
That's a very, very good one for some nice searing or any other high smoke point oil needs. So, enough of our cooking tips for the day. Let's get this one going. 109 in the green, RTF in the pink. RTF probably has the slight advantage coming from church side, as they do have a slight elevation, but this one's pretty even, honestly, for both pushing.
109 just swarming together, except for Tombo.
Tombo decides to go on his own. Let's see, One Protects is going to go for the come in and jump. Oh, and lots of explosions on the point already. Nobody caring about those property values at all, as 109 is able to get in and get the cap in their direction. Captain Gunther running around, going for some revives, it looks like. But RTF is right on the doorstep, pushing in. Blitz drive, one of the last on the point for RTF, but Spawn's coming in for them. Gunther inside the house, slipping and sliding around, trying to keep his guys up so that they maintain the objective, but not able to, and see somebody in the smoke, not able to get him, tries to go for the melee kill, but not able to do it. And it sounds like he is getting chased. Tombo and Gunther just lined right up there for Snugly, and now 109 has been wiped off of the point, and RTF is pushed all the way up to the front of the objective. 109 is going to need to use smokes and or a flank, which seems like Legend is doing right now. Let's see what he's able to get done from behind. Didn't mean to go on Snugly right there. There we go. There's Legend. Oh, Legend getting shot at from the top side. Snug right there, able to take him out with a couple of quick shots, as Blitz Drive gave him the assist. And RTF is just dominating on this point, not even letting 109 get close to it. They're stepping 2 feet inside of it, and they're getting cut down. Gunther coming up and around, trying to go for this flank, but this one is definitely going to go to RTF, and 109 is going to need to get back and start getting the next objective ready for this assault.
RTF really not respecting 109 at all there.
Nope, they just came in and asserted their will, and their will was to take that point. And RTF has already pushed into the alpha objective. 109 is on the opposite side of it, but needs to push in once this thing opens, because RTF is all over it. But there we go. RTF on the bridge gets cut down from all angles, but they are starting to push the objective. Real Big Dong using the Lewis with the AA sights. Oh, gets Warmonk on the flank, and now is pushing back. Don't know if...
Not really sure what Warmonk was doing back there.
He was probably going for that flank, but should have waited until a couple of his guys could have spawned on him. Then that would have been much more effective, as RTF is pushing right into the point.
I almost feel like he was waiting to see if they get the point so they'd have a spawn back at the next point. Did not work out.
Perhaps. But 109 is just getting cut down in the points. Hippie McGee gets shot from 3 different directions. Brew Fabe, last one underneath, runs right through some fire and gets taken out from the side by Real Big. And now 109 has been wiped from the point and is having to start way back in the creek area at the bridge.
It would be interesting to hear comms right now because I feel like this is one of those points where we see the morale start to turn.
It definitely can, and it can definitely turn into the, all right, everybody needs to calm the F down type of moments.
Absolutely.
As sometimes it has been needed to calm everybody down.
We've experienced it ourselves. We know what it's like.
It's not nice, but it is effective. 109 getting the revives off in the point. Captain Gunther able to get in there, and whoop. Now it has been RTF that has been completely wiped off the point and needs to push back from the barn area. One Protects is pushing the hedgerow right there, gets the smoke out, and Warmug is able to take him down as he tries to push in without adequate cover. Ragged Rider throwing a Panzerfaust towards the building, and now, Maverick tries to flank on the left-hand side, but is taken out by Sin. Tombo going for that flank.
Good chance here for 109 to get their heads back in the game. Good confidence builder if they can push it.
Definitely. Brew Fave gets taken out by Snug, but 109 doing a really good job of not allowing them to really push up and over that objective area, or over that hedgerow area into the objective at all. And doing a good job of holding down the flanks. Captain Gunther over there able to stop that flank by Ragged Rider and One Protects.
There is a bustle in this hedgerow.
Indeed there is. RTF, has Snuggly Duckling, but is already deciding to head on back as they know they're not going to be able to return or push the next objective. So they're going to return to the original Bravo point and set up. .109.
Really good to see our 109 to push back there. Really good.
Very good indeed. Captain Gunther running through the
deep flank.
Yeah, big flank on the right-hand side. Looks like trying to go for the good old reach around. Maybe a little bit of a diversionary smoke right there. But it looks like RTF is wise to their shenanigans and is pushing back. Good opportunity. Gunther, you need to have your gun out there, buddy. Could have came in and wiped out a couple of them from behind, but RTF is able to stop that flank. But in comes Hippie McGee on the left-hand side flank, pushing in. Almost able to get in there and take a double down, but Real Big Dong just turned around right at the last moment and was able to take him out. Probably heard him running in to the point from there. And now RTF has the 109 all bundled up on that right-hand side of the objective, and they're just trying to push in. Legend on the backside does get a one, jumping in, and Hippie almost able to get in and take out Blitz, but Blitz already there to wipe him, and now 109 has, never mind, nobody near the point whatsoever. Gunther getting taken out by Ragged going on a 4-piece. That might have even been more than a 4-piece, but that's all that I can see on the point right now. So RTF is definitely going to take this point, and 109 not giving up, still pushing to hold them off from this next objective push.
Boy, Hippie got took down right after his spawn. That was unfortunate.
Unfortunate indeed. Spawns are kind of wonky, but that's what happens sometimes. So RTF pushing the right-hand side. Swiffer almost gets taken out by Panzerfaust, and now they're pushing in.
Hippie's in trouble.
Hippie gets one, but
and two.
No. He gets taken out. RTF doing a nice pincer maneuver, taking him out from left, right, and center. Legend Killer in the top of the house. Last one on the point. Really needs to stay alive for his squad. Jumps down into the lap of Meatloaf, and Meatloaf says, "Hi, thanks for the kill." And now 109 is having to push in from the half wall area, which is a real tough position to get through because you got a lot of quote-unquote no man's land. Savage Spiritual trying to push out there without smoke cover. Luckily, somebody throws some down, but he still gets taken out by Savage. Smoke cover going on the point, getting called in by 109, as they know they're going to need some help to get up there. And Hippie coming in. Oh, Maverick takes out Hippie point blank with the Panzerfaust. 109 trying to push the creek area down low. Let's see if Brutal Fabe is able to come in and around and get one or two. There's one. Gets down snug, but Brutal right there to be able to, or Blitz right there to be able to take out Brutal on the flank. So this one's going to go to RTF as well. Next up is the bomb plants. Got one right here on the left-hand side and then the other on the right side of the creek. 109 gets set up in the defensive positions that you can build back here for Alpha Bravo, and RTF doing more of a spread push, more of a left, right, and center, not all massing together and pushing in. Regular is taken out from Legend Killer out in the wheat field, but RTF has already made it up to the B site. Gunther throwing down some smoke. And, oh, takes out Maverick from behind, being a sneaky little snake, taking him out. And reloads his smoke gun, puts it down. Oh, just slipping away. And, oh, takes out one protects. And just continually running around the point, making sure that nobody is able to get the defuse. Oh, taking out real big. Then Meatloaf. The plant has happened, but he is going for the defuse, ninja defusing, if you will, as they are still on the point. And he just is going crazy right now, and RTF is not able to take Bravo as 109, and Captain Gunther leading the drive right there to get it defused.
Oh, poor Ragged goes down. He was hiding out in those fields for so long, crawling along, trying to hide from 109.
Ragged Rider.
Felt like they had a good decoy out there.
They did,
really
for sure.
kept their attention off the B point for a while.
It did. They knew that somebody was out there, but couldn't see him through the field, so.
And 109 has pushed up with Warmonk in the fields. He's going to get taken out from the side. RTF calling in a smoke into the Alpha objective. Nobody over there for Bravo, or for Alpha, as that entire squad gets wiped out.
That is going to go fast.
RTF getting in and getting the plant on it as 109 is trying to push back in. Savage Spiritual pushes in, trying to take him out, but there's just a firing squad over there on the Alpha objective, and now Ragged Rider is trying to push in to Bravo to get it planted, but oh.
Artillery shot.
Wow.
Yeah, don't see that
Real
often.
Big Dong flew very far.
Yeah, not often that you see that, and 109 has been able to push into the Alpha objective and will get the defuse as RTF is wiped off and needs to get pushed back. And not very often that you see one of those bombs from the artillery position get somebody, but it does happen from time to time.
Boy, RTF really had the numbers on A too. Really good defense by 109 there.
Very good indeed, pushing in and getting that plant, but RTF perhaps setting a diversionary. Oh, and another one gets shelled. Snugly gets shelled by the artillery piece. That's 2-in-1 match. I don't believe I've ever seen that happen. Looked like that's...
Yeah, bury him at Makeout Creek.
Yeah.
Usually those artillery shells hit for about 50 if you're at full health, and I don't think Snugly was down anything, so...
Yeah, must have landed right on him. Gunther knows somebody's there. Gets Ragged with the machete going around and trying to push in. Gonna get Milo from behind. Oh, but RTF has swarmed the point and Tombo gets taken out, but Legend is coming in, trying to get there. Throw in some dynamite. There we go, buddy. Get some kills with that. Oh, very well done. Gets one and gets two. Lots of multi-kills coming in for both teams. But RTF able to get the bomb planted and off, and 109, however, with just 2 are able to hold on to Alpha for now. So they do have the point, or they do have the initiative right now to get back to Alpha. They only need 9 more ticket confirms to push this back, but with 10 minutes left in the round, it's almost a foregone conclusion at this point, unfortunately. But 109 is not going to give up just because of that. I know that for sure.
Yeah, these guys aren't just going to lay down and let RTF roll through them. They're going to push as much as they can, and they have a great defense going on right now.
They do indeed. RTF trying to push the creek side, doing a really good job of leapfrogging up there. Swiffer coming in, taking out Sin, taking out Killer, but then Gunther is there to stop him. Gunther going to be the last one onto the point for 109. Milo going for the objective arm, gets it off, but Captain Gunther gets taken out by 1 protects, and that is going to be everybody around the objective. But 109 gets some spawns from behind and has the opportunity to push in. Oh, Savage Spiritual gets taken out from the side by Swiffer. I did not see any hit markers, so he must be using the suppressor attachment on that. And I'm telling you, there's a reason that a lot of leagues have banned that suppressor, because it is very powerful in the hands of somebody that knows how to use it. And RTF able to take this one down, getting both bombs exploded as well. RTF, Ragged Rider going 23-8 for their top squad or top score. Hibbie McGee 20-10 for a 109. Next up, Rotterdam. What did you guys think of that last match?
Really good defense from 109.
Yeah, I think that could have fallen a lot faster at the end. They didn't give up. Now they just need to get their heads back in the game.
Some really good athletic maneuvering out there, as Dr. Disrespect would say, to be able to get in there and get some multi-kills. There was a whole lot of those happening, so definitely going to be some good clips coming out of this one tonight.
I think 109 just needs to stick together a little bit more. They had some really good ideas for flanks when they were attacking Bravo objective, but, you know, we've had the discussion many times before. You send one out, you're bound to get taken down. It's better off to go in groups of 2s or 3s.
Definitely. Definitely would be. So here we are on Devastation. First point right in the center of the bombed out church. Gonna get in there for a bird's eye view of what's happening. And this one's been real good. 109 trying to push back every chance they get, not giving up at all. Just RTF has been a little bit better about sticking together, as you were saying.
Really want to see 109 take this first objective fast. I think they need that for their mental game.
And
well, the church is a massive objective for them to catch, so let's see how they play this. 109 separating, and already they just need to stick together. RTF pushing with a full mass into the middle.
Legend is just too isolated out here. Although he could get some spawns off with this flank.
Could definitely indeed. But RTF has pushed in and is just wiping them out. Legend is on that flank, however. Let's see what he's able to do. He should wait. Oh. And he should have waited. Should have waited for spawns.
I needed to see somebody spawn off him quicker.
Yep. And also he should have waited on engaging that person. wasn't the right time as that person went right behind that little altar table thing, whatever that is.
It's a pretty scientific term there.
You know, that's why I'm here, bringing the scientific terms to the shoutcasting world, as it is definitely needed.
Warmonk's got to be careful on this flank.
If you're talking about Dr. Disrespect Stain, he is a very well-known Twitch streamer, massive audience. It's a gentleman that used to work and design maps for Modern Warfare series, actually, but now has created this character and is one of the largest streamers on Twitch currently. I suggest you look him up as he is very entertaining. But in the meantime, 109 has been able to assert their dominance as a full squad of 109 was able to keep a squad of RTF on the backside. But that is going to allow RTF to push in and get the cap with only one of the 109 guys in there. He is hiding in the corner, waiting for some spawns, hopefully. Here's him, looking every which way, not wanting to get killed. Oh, should have unscoped and gone for the hipfire there, but he gets taken out by Meatloaf.
Boy, they are just spread out way outside the point right now.
Yeah, they are. They are trying to keep people on. Ragged Rider takes him out and takes out Legend as well. 109 needs, as we've been saying, they need to stick together and get their revives off. Not sure what type the strategy here is, but they are
I think
pushing
109
back in.
might just be so focused right now on getting somebody on the objective that they're just running in as soon as they spawn rather than waiting just a few seconds for everybody to spawn in and collectively push together.
Common mistake by a new team, as has been shown by a lot of teams recently, as 109 has a couple people pushing from the side, Hippie Me being one of them. They need to get people on the point, and they do at the last second, but not going to be able to get the cap. So let's stick with Hippie as he tries to come back around. And, oh, it looks like he's trying to get down there into the E objective. 109 does a good job of holding him up on the right-hand side of E, but the left-hand side is being overrun by RTF. Snug over on the left, just hanging out, not sure what he's up to. Looks like he's just watching the entrance to the theater to get up to the balcony area. But Milo trying to push in, doing it solo dolo style, but gets taken out by a Legend. And RTF has been able to push in. Maverick gets in with the ribeye, close range. 109 has numbers on the point as of right now with Snug and Mav, the only two up there, but they are going to get spawns and have the height advantage for this objective.
Tombo leading that long reach around for Edward objective. I don't know what they plan to accomplish by running around that far.
Yeah, that was...
Yeah, I think Quinn nailed it earlier. There's just not a lot of cohesiveness now in one.
Gunther coming in, taking out Blitz, gets one. Trying to survive, does make it out of there just barely with his life, but gets taken out by Ragged. So Sin and Savage trying to push in, but gonna have a real tough time as RTF is just holed up on that balcony and basically sending out a couple of people to make sure that RTF or that 109 is not able to push back in, and that's gonna be it for this one. think that morale or lack thereof might be happening right now for 109 as RTF is just able to run right through that Edward objective.
Yeah, and really surprised only one person spawned off Sin, and I don't know what their squads look like, but everybody else is coming in from spawn.
And RTF SS Maverick is pushing the Bravo objective and is already there and is gonna get the bomb planted with none of the 109
Nobody
around.
there. Yeah, I think 109 has given up the ghost.
Definitely seems like it. They are holding the left-hand side objective very well. Maverick, though, holding and is going to be able to get the one from behind. Warmonk, who tried to push in, and
Oh,
now
a little bit of hope.
yep, they are going to be able to get in for the defuse, but RTF has managed to get over to Alpha and push in. Ooh, Gunther getting in there, getting the RTF guys, and they're going to get the defuse on this one unless Snug is able to get on the flank and take him out, but he's getting shot at. And there it is. The defuse has happened at Alpha and Bravo, and now 109 does have people around both of the objectives, but RTF is pushing the left-hand side heavy. Captain Gunther is right there behind in that sneaky little spot that you can get into by laying down next to the bomb site. Here's people pushing back in, and oh, not able to take out Ragged Rider. Ragged Rider comes in and slaps him around with the Sturmgewehr.
Boy, for a minute there, Gunther single-handedly saved A.
And now RTF is going to get the Alpha objective planted with all 8 of them around it. That's going to be real tough for 109 to push into. And RTF already sending Ragged Rider into the B area, trying to get over there, and he's going to come up on the sides. RTF is trying to push in and get it, but Swiffer is in that little area that Gunther was in, and it's going to be a bomb explosion happening over at Alpha, and 109 now has to rally around Bravo and make sure that RTF isn't able to get in there and get that one planted. Warmonk.
Lots of time left, but that's a backbreaker.
That definitely is. Brutal Fabe, last one around there for 109. Gets taken out by Swiffer. Ragged going for the plant. Gonna get in there. 109 is in a real bad position as they need to push in to the point. One protects, trying to take out Gunther right there. And now they are pushing in. Gunther going to square off against Ragged up in the top. Not going to be able to get in there as they built it up. And he does not have any explosives to be able to do that with. I think that's going to be it for this one. RTF just able to muscle their way through and get in there and get the bomb planted and exploded. So that's going to be it for this one. RTF taking this one 3-0. One protects on top, 12-2, and Hippie McGee 11-12 for 109 on the sides respectively. But really great action tonight. 109 putting up a very big fight at every single corner, getting some clutch defuses off, but just not able to keep the cohesiveness together from what it seemed like. But really great job, and really great job by RTF sticking together, getting their revives off, moving as a group, and having really good communication to tell them exactly where 109 was hanging out. And any final thoughts this evening from either Thunderboy or Miss Quinn?
You know, I'm going to say the R in RTF stands for Ragdoll tonight because they tossed 109 around like one.
Oh. Punch
And this is why you're here.
And this is why you're here, exactly. And anything to add to that, Quinn?
I don't know if I really have anything to add to Thunder's comment. No, it was just a really good effort from 109. Like we talked and discussed throughout, I think they're their communication probably just broke down by the third game there. I think they were probably experiencing a little bit of frustration, but really good defenses from them. And like you said, able to get those spawns flip, or not the spawns, the objectives flip back in their favor. Some really good bomb defense. So really good games between both teams.
Definitely can agree with that one. So thanks everybody for coming out tonight to watch this TA Frontlines between 109 and RTF. RTF taking it 3-0. Excuse me. And that is going to conclude our shoutcast for this evening. But thank you all very much once again for coming out. And thank you all very much for 100 subscribers. Got that the other day.